Hello everyone and welcome. Have you ever looked at a piece of aluminum foil or a soda can and wondered about its properties? Aluminum is one of the most common and useful metals in our daily lives. We see it everywhere, from our kitchens to the airplanes in the sky. It's lightweight, strong, and resists rust. But one of its most important properties is the temperature at which it changes from a solid to a liquid. Today, we are going to answer a very specific and fundamental question: what is the melting point of aluminum? Let's get straight to the point. The melting point of pure aluminum is 660.32 degrees Celsius, which is 1220.58 degrees Fahrenheit. That number might seem high, and it is, but let's put it into perspective. Your home oven, for example, typically maxes out at around 260 degrees Celsius or 500 degrees Fahrenheit. This is why your aluminum foil is perfectly safe for baking. It won't even get close to melting inside your oven. To understand this temperature better, let's compare it to a few other materials. Water, as we all know, boils at 100 Celsius. The metal lead melts at a much lower 327 Celsius. On the other hand, iron, the main component of steel, requires a much higher temperature of over 1500 Celsius to melt. This places aluminum in a very useful sweet spot. It's hot enough that it stays solid for most everyday applications, but not so hot that it's extremely difficult or expensive to melt down for industrial purposes. This specific melting point is crucial for manufacturing and especially for recycling. When you throw an aluminum can into the recycling bin, it gets taken to a facility where it is shredded and then melted down in a large furnace. Knowing the exact melting point allows these facilities to operate efficiently, using just the right amount of energy to turn old cans back into liquid metal, which can then be cast into new products. This process, called casting, is how we get many of the aluminum items we use, from car engine parts to the frame of your smartphone. It is important to note, however, that the 660 Celsius figure is for pure aluminum. Most of the time, we use aluminum alloys, which are metals mixed with other elements like magnesium, copper, or silicon to make them stronger or give them other useful properties. These additions can slightly change the melting point, often causing it to melt over a small range of temperatures rather than at one precise point. But for a quick and simple answer, 660 Celsius is the number to remember. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today. If you found this explanation clear and helpful, we would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue to make more content. For more simple answers to interesting questions, please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you next time.